Isa na namang magandang araw po sa inyong lahat, aking mga kabayang OFWs at syempre mga non-OFWs. At welcome din syempre sa ating lahat ng mga balikbayang viewers. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsama sa atin sa ating live stream for Sagot sa iyong katanungan. Aking mga kabayan, tunay po na nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyong lahat for joining us. Ayan, teka lang po. Ayan. So, tunay po na nagagalak ako na magkasama-sama tayo muli sa ating live streaming. At ngayon, sasagutin na po natin ang inyong mga katanungan, aking mga kabayan. Alam ko marami po kayong iniwan na messages doon po sa aking YouTube video. So, tinatry ko po masagutan lahat as much as I can. Kung hindi ko po nasasagutan agad, immediately, ako po naghihingi ng paumanhin simply because sadyang napakadami lamang po. Pero looking forward, hindi ko man po directly nasagot yung ibang katanungan po ninyo, hoping yung ibang videos ko po ay nakatulong sa inyo, lalo na kung similar naman po yung answer doon sa inyong concerns. Pero syempre, kung ano po yung katanungan nyo ngayon, itatry po nating i-answer as much as I could. Whether nagpadala po kayo ng mensahe dito po sa ating YouTube channel or sa Facebook. Ayan. Dun sa iba po, wait lang po tayo. Talagang sasagot naman po tayo. We will try our best with that. But for the meantime, let's see. At syempre dun sa mga maaga na nag-tune in sa ating live stream, welcome. And dun sa mga nakasama natin kanina at nandito ulit. So welcome back. Diba? Tuwan-tuwa naman po ako na makasama kayo. If this is your first time to join us, everyone, I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel. Yan po yung Jamey Iris TALK TV. Click nyo na po ang subscribe button at yung notification bell para alam nyo kung kailan tayo may live or may mga bagong video. So we offer not only current events, balita in and outside the country, but also travel updates, guidelines, sumasagot din po tayo ng mga katanungan at marami pa po tayong mga bagong inspiring and informative segments. Ayan. To start with, let me just simply greet ang ating mga viewer. Ayan, from LV, ayan, sabi niya, Binas, sabi niya, hello po, ma'am, nag-aabang po ako. Thank you. Thank you so much for waiting. And of course, andyan din si and of course, we also have, and I simply want to welcome back Vincent. Hey, so thank you so much for joining us once again, Vincent. I'm simply so glad to see you again. So, yes, Vincent, he cannot understand Tagalog, so I please everyone, mga kabayan, so when I speak to Vincent, so I usually have to speak and use the English language. I simply am so delighted to see you. Grace Gonzalez is definitely here. So thank you, Divina Gracia. She joined us once again. Thank you for joining us. And of course, Grace Gracia is also here. Now, for the first question that we have, so the first in line, so we have Rose. So Rose Andos, sabi niya, this coming July 18, my flight. Kailan po ako magpapa-RT, PCR test or magre-register sa One Health Pass? Or let me just translate that in English as well, because we have viewers who are also foreign nationals. So the question of Rose is, my flight is on the 18th. So when do I need to have my RT-PCR taken? And at the same time to register for my One Health Pass. So let us answer two questions. Number one, you have to take your RT-PCR test within 48 hours before your flight. Yes. So it is time sensitive. So it means if July 18 is your flight, what time is it? Rose, are you still there? Can you please type on the comment box what time you actually will be departing from your country? So I'll just give an example. If example, you will be flying from your country of origin at 3 p.m., let us just say, it means that you can take your RT-PCR test 48 hours or within 48 hours. It doesn't have to be exact. It's within. So let's let's deduct 2 days from July 18. So July 18, that will be July 16. So if it's your flight is 3 p.m., it means that July 16, 3 p.m. onwards, meaning 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., that's the time you could actually have your RT-PCR test taken by any of the swab test provider in your area. Now, once you have your RT-PCR test taken, ask them when is the fastest that you can release the result. So kung ma-release nila yung result the earlier, the better. Then, I will answer your second question. So when do you need to register for the One Health Pass? Once you receive your RT-PCR swab test result, then that's the time you can actually register for your One Health Pass. Why? It is because kailangan mo, you need the result of the COVID-19 testing to be uploaded on the One Health Pass. So looking forward, that helps you, Rose, and thank you so much for being the first to join us for tonight. And of course, we also have another early bird that we have here para sa ating live stream. We have Josephine Aquino. She said, "Hi, ma'am, required pa rin po ba magpa-RT-PCR test or antigen test kasi nagtanong ako sa clinic, hindi na kapag fully vaccinated with booster." So again, let me just repeat that in English. So in English, it says that is it still a requirement or mandatorily required for us to have an RT-PCR test taken if we will be going or flying back to the Philippines? The answer there is it depends. Now, the question is, what is your vaccination status, Josephine? So, since you said that you are fully vaccinated with booster, if that is your status for vaccination, then yes, you do not need. Okay, you do not need to have your RT-PCR test taken. So let us just review everyone. For everyone who just tuned in, welcome. So welcome to our live stream, everyone. So for those who just tuned in, so let me just share to you what are the requirements or who are the people exempted for RT-PCR test or any COVID-19 testing. So please take note. Let us just refer to the BOQ reference. Why? I've noticed in different websites, there are like may similar versions of the protocol, but mas detailed po yung information na binigay ng BOQ and sino ba mag-screen sa atin. Once you arrive in the Philippines, hindi po ba BOQ? So it's better we follow what BOQ actually advises. Number one, sabi po nila, fully vaccinated international travelers bound to the Philippines are no longer required to quarantine and are exempted from presenting the pre-departure COVID-19 negative test result as per IATF number 168 effective May 30, 2022 only if below conditions are met. So please take note of this so that at least you will not have that much challenge at the airport or challenges, just like some of the travelers did. So number one, let me just increase the size, everyone. Okay, that's better. Number one, who are exempted, fully vaccinated foreign or Filipino nationals with booster shot for 18 years old and above. Now, number two, foreign or Filipino minors aged 12 to 17 years old who are fully vaccinated and accompanied by fully vaccinated with boosted parent or guardians. In most websites of some airlines, what they usually just mention is foreign or Filipino minors aged 12 to 17 years old who are fully vaccinated. However, they did not mention the latter part, which is very important, and accompanied by fully vaccinated with boosted parent or guardians. Now, I did have some like a question last nung isang live stream natin by a parent na meron po siyang unaccompanied minor na anak, ibig sabihin lumipad po ng walang kasamang guardian papunta ng Pilipinas. So pagdating po sa Pilipinas, kahit fully vaccinated po ang kanyang anak, bigla po na pinag-quarantine po sa hotel ng BOQ or as decided when his papers were evaluated. Now, again, she is still in the process of coordinating din po ito sa BOQ kung ano po yung specific reason and a possible reason that I am seeing and nasabi ko rin naman sa kanya baka ang reason din po is ito. Although hindi explicitly said na kapag hindi nag-travel ang bata kasama ang guardians ay iko-quarantine. Hindi po sinabing ganun dito sa number 2. Pero kung titingnan po natin yung pinaka-message nila, in some ways, parang because of what had happened to our subscribers, son, naiisip ko ngayon is definitely yun ang maaring ibig sabihin nila. Kasi in-specify nila sa website nila and accompanied by fully vaccinated with booster parents or guardians. However, dahil maaring hindi rin po nakaspecify dun sa airlines yung latter part, hindi rin po nabigyan ng abiso ang parent. So, ayun po mga kabayan. Kaya ngayon, ang referral po natin lagi yung BOQ requirement po. And number 3, for foreign and Filipino minors aged below 12 years old, pababa, regardless of their vaccination status, ma-exempt lang po sila sa pre-departure COVID-19 testing if they are accompanied by fully vaccinated with booster parents or guardians. So Miss Jamey, paano kung sakasakali ang anak ko 12 years old pero ako fully vaccinated, 12 years old below, pero ako fully vaccinated pero wala po akong booster, anong mangyayari po sa anak ko? So ang mangyayari sa anak mo, dalawang situation yan ha, pre-departure and at the same time arrival. Pre-departure muna tayo. Sa pre-departure, so ano man po yung, for example, kung hindi kayo may booster, ibig sabihin, kung kayo ay magpe-pre-departure COVID-19 testing, yung anak nyo din po magpe-pre-departure testing. Kung sila po ay below 12 years old, exempt, yung mga 3 years old pababa. Yung mga 3 years old pababa po, automatically exempted na po sila sa pre-departure COVID-19 testing whether may booster kayo o wala. Pero more than 3 years old, hindi po. Only kapag may booster kayo, sila ay ma-exempt. So yan mga kabayan, ang ating kumbaga, yan po yung ating pinaka-rules when it comes to entrance in the Philippines or yung tinatawag po natin mga entry requirements para at least clear tayo dyan. And then, eto po, let us just so yun, Josephine, yung answer natin dun sa iyong katanungan na kung sakasakali kailangan mo pa ba? So kung 18 years old above, fully vaccinated with booster, you don't need it. Okay? You simply have to complete your One Health Pass, upload all the certifications, bring the certifications with you, card or certificate. Pag uwi mo para pag chinek at validate sa airport, it will be okay. And then, sabi dito, Ma'am Jamey, ang anak ko po, 14 years old, fully vaccinated, hindi na po pa pwede magpa-PCR test. Okay, so just like what I've mentioned, will you be traveling with your child, your 14-year-old kid, once lumipad kayo sa Pilipinas or mag-isa ang bata? Kung sakasakaling you will be traveling with the child na 14 years old or with a kid na 14 years old, fully vaccinated, then there's no need to have the RT-PCR test taken because the child or the 14-year-old is with a parent with full vaccination and booster. Pero para wag na lang po maulit yung nangyari sa kabayan po natin na may anak po siya tapos yun nga po unaccompanied minor lumipad po alone pero pagdating sa Pilipinas kahit fully vaccinated ay pinag-quarantine po. So yun, hindi ganun kalinaw doon sa mga protocols na nakapost po para sa mga airlines pero kung yun nga po kung titingnan natin ng mabuti yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina, maari yung nangyari po sa kanya ay dahil walang kasamang parent. Yun po. And then, of course, let us just take a look sa iba pang mga questions na meron kayo before I share to you yung iba pa pong questions ng ating mga kabayan. From Nico Salcedo, sabi niya, Ma'am, salamat at nakauwi na ako sa Pilipinas sa mga info ninyo na binigay sa amin. Yay! Hi Nico, maraming salamat sa pagbabalita na nakauwi ka na. Ako'y nagagalak at alam mo yung kasama mo na ngayon ang iyong pamilya at syempre nakauwi ka smooth and safe. So that's simply quite great. So enjoy your vacation with your family and thank you for watching and thank you for letting us know na nakauwi ka na. I really appreciate that. Hi, Jenaline! Ayan. So, Jenaline is joining us again. She was with us earlier too. And she said, Hi, Miss Jamey. Dito naman ako. Nood sa'yo. Jenaline Candice po. Yes, Jenaline, thank you so much for watching. And then from Jinx TV, nice to see you again, Miss Jamey. It's definitely a pleasure and nice to see you again, Jinx. And then, hi, Lailani Ventura. Thank you so much for tuning in. And okay, Rose is there. Thank you, Rose. What time is your flight, Rose? And then from Jenaline, she said, Miss Jamey, Jeddah to Malaysia. Ang lagay ko, yung galing ng Malaysia to Manila. Yun po bang ilalagay ko sa One Health Pass, Miss James? Yes, you're correct. So, once you have a layover flight, everyone, so the flight, ganito yan. Di ba sa One Health Pass, tanungin, port of exit. Ilagay nyo yung bansa, the country where you actually had flown from originally. And then, flight, if your flight is not a direct flight, then just like what Janeline had mentioned, ang ilalagay ninyo is your flight from the layover country and then the flight number of that flight from the layover country to the Philippines. So, yes, you're correct, Janeline. Tama ka. At mula naman po kay Antoinette Manalese, sabi niya, hello po ma'am. July 24 po ng 4 a.m. ang flight ko. Kailan po ako magpapa-RT-PCR test? Diretso po flight ko. Salamat po. At anong oras po ako papa-RT-PCR test? So Antoinette, so if you are fully vaccinated, walang booster or kaya ikaw ay unvaccinated or kung hindi naman kaya ay partially vaccinated, tama. You have to have your RT-PCR test taken. At kung ikaw ay fully vaccinated with booster, hindi kinakailangan. Now, kung ikaw ay kinakailangan mong mag-RT-PCR test, so July 24 minus 2 days, so that will be, because it's within 48 hours, so July 22, anong oras ang flight mo? If you're still there, just type the time so that I could give an exact example of the situation for you. Sige, type mo lang siya. Okay, intayin ko ha. Okay, babalikan ko ang sagot ko sa iyo, Antoinette. Intayin ko lang yung time. And then from Rose, okay, so it's like for Rose, her example is, she has also the same question regarding the RT-PCR test. So kay Rose, ang flight niya ay 7:40 p.m. sa Dubai. So ibig sabihin, kung 2 days before, so ano ba, tingnan ka lang Rose ulit ha, yung date na sinabi mo, July 18. So kung July 18, yung iyong flight, 7:40, July 16, 7:40 p.m. onwards, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So, pwede ka na mag-swab test result. I think open pa naman namang hospital dyan. Diba? Medyo gabi naman magsara ang hospital dyan sa Dubai o yung mga clinics, right? So, kung pwede ka pa magpa-RT-PCR test during that time, then do that. The earlier, the better. The earlier, the results will be released, right? So, yon, yung maganda yon. Now, pag nakuha mo na yung negative result, pwede ka na magpa-register sa One Health Pass. Ayan. So, thank you, Rose, for that. And ingat sa flight. From Ralph Putong, sabi niya, Hi Ma'am Jamey, thank you po sa mga accurate information na binibigay ninyo. Po, just got home and went on my 5-day quarantine at the hotel po in Cebu. Unvaccinated po ako. Thank you po, ma'am. Hi, Ralph! Oo nga, no, it seems like yesterday, ikaw ay nagtatanong pa paano umuwi and I'm simply so glad nakauwi ka na. Naku, konting tiis na lang. So, 5 days mo, na-swab test ka na ba? I hope na-swab test ka na so that at least yung resulta makuha mo na bukas at makauwi ka na sa family mo and praying for a negative result too. thank you for sharing to us your arrival experience. I really am very happy to know that, and I'm simply so happy na nakarating ka na and safe and sound. So relax, chill, and at the same time, just simply rest and enjoy your time with your family. Thank you so much. Ayan, you're most welcome, Rose. I simply am so happy to answer your question. And may God bless you too. From RS. RS said, good evening, Ma'am Jamie. Fully vaccinated and one booster dose ako. At pag-submit ko sa aking form, may lumabas ay ang QR code at hindi ang barcode. Pwede ba ito? So, when you said QR code, so, teka, let me just double check. Okay. Pag-submit mo ng form, so does this mean sa One Health Pass, RS? Are you referring to the One Health Pass? So, nung nag-register ka, okay, automatically, hindi barcode agad ang lumabas, QR code agad, ang bilis agad nung lumabas ng QR code, then that's okay. Kung sakasakali, it's the first time I've heard about that kasi usually, well, dati talagang QR code ang lumalabas, pero ngayon, laging ang barcode, yung mga straight lines, and then saka yung square na QR code. Kung sakasakali, kasi hindi nila binigay yung pamantayan, the BOQ did not actually give the criteria like if ever they will be giving the QR code first or yung barcode. Pero laging barcode talaga siya. But if you got the QR code, okay lang yan. At least express lane ka na, makakauwi ka pa rin. Makaka-check-in ka at makaka-board ka ng flight. So don't you worry whether it's a barcode or a QR code, makakauwi ka ng Pilipinas at may express lane ka na kasi may QR code ka. So just make sure yan yung ating One Health Pass, QR code or barcode. Ingat RS sa iyong flight. And from LV Bina, sabi niya, ma'am, wala po bang problema sa passport ko? Gamit ko ng dalaga pa ako pero sa vaccination card ko gamit ko ng apelyido ng asawa ko. Okay lang po ba yun, ma'am, sa One Health Pass? Salamat po. Okay, now, LV, dual passport ka ba or Philippine passport holder ka? Philippine passport holder ka at this point in time. So, kung gamit mo yung iyong Philippine passport at yun ang ginamit mong detalye para sa One Health Pass, tama lang yun. Kasi sa One Health Pass talaga, kung anong pasaporte ang gagamitin mo, whatever passport that you will be using to enter the Philippines, that is the details also that you have to actually input or i-type on the One Health Pass. So, that's correct. Now, of course, your concern is, Miss Jamie, I do have a different name on the vaccination certificate. So what will happen? So this is what you can do. Bring the marriage certificate. Okay, bring IDs also that you have, for example, your married name already, just to ensure kapag verify ng BOQ upon arrival here in the Philippines, they can see, the relationship of your maiden surname and the change sa married surname. Yan. And everything will be okay. So as long as you can prove na ikaw yung same person, that will be okay. So please remember, bring the proof of your marriage pag uwi mo sa Pilipinas. Ayan. From Ms. Lynn MB. Hi, Miss Jamie. Flight ko po ngayon, July 8. Pupunta po ng Italy. Fully vaccinated po ako without booster at Saudi Airlines po ang sasakyan ko. Kailangan pa po ba magpa-RT-PCR test? Thank you po and God bless. Hi, Ms. Lynn. How are you? Naku, alam ko excited ka na. Now, since fully vaccinated ka but without booster, the answer is yes. You do have to have any of the COVID-19 testing that is required by the Philippines. So it means it's either since papunta ka na ngayon, hindi ko alam gaano kabilis dyan sa Italy ang RT-PCR test. So pwede ka magpa-RT-PCR test or the other option will be the rapid antigen test administered by a healthcare professional and you must have a certificate. So if you have this, you have to upload it sa One Health Pass and you have to bring it also at the airport. Saudi Ngayon updated na sila pero very strict din sila when it comes to following, of course, the protocol. So please ensure that you do have a COVID-19 negative test result kung alin man dito sa dalawa na mabilis mong makukuha ngayon bago ka lumipad. Make sure that you have it because yes, it will be required from you since you're fully vaccinated without any booster. Have a pleasant flight. God bless you. Balitaan mo kami ha. Kamusta ang flight mo? Ciao, yan. And then from Marilyn Coderes, good evening also to you and thank you for the greetings and joining us. And of course, we also have Dina Valencia. So, hi, Dina. And Dina also asked, sabi niya, I'm traveling po with my 14-year-old daughter, Japan to Manila. Wala pong phone ng anak ko. Paano ko po siya kukunan ng One Health Pass? Thank you po and God bless. Okay, that's fine. One great thing about the One Health Pass, it's not an application, it is a website. So what does it mean? So if your child wala siyang phone, ikaw ba meron? So kung ikaw ay meron phone, whether it's a phone or a laptop, a computer, you can actually register for the One Health Pass. You can register through the computer, just access, eto po ha, teka. Make sure tama po ang website natin ha, sa One Health Pass. So log in lang po tayo dito. Punta lang po kayo sa website ng One Health Pass, that's www.onehealthpass.com.ph, and then ikaw muna as a parent, you have to first register, and then once you get your transaction barcode number, you then register for your child in the same platform, whether it's a computer, it's a laptop, or your own phone. Now, ikaw, for you, you have to take the screenshot of your barcode. Now, as you are registering your child, then you will be asked to input the barcode transaction number na meron ka that you actually gained or you have from your own barcode. And then once you have that, you can now complete the rest of the information and click submit, and you will also have the barcode for your child. So what you simply have to do, screenshot it. If you're the parent and you're traveling with a child, then you can show it together. Because again, you'll be traveling with a child. So pwedeng ikaw na ang magpakita sa mismong immigration or kaya sa check-in personnel that this is my barcode and this is for my child. Okay lang yan. Ang mahalaga, may barcode kayong mapapakita. Now, others also, sometimes they're asking, Miss Jamey, can we actually print it? You can also print it. If you have the printer handy or just within your reach, then print it so that at least you'll have a copy. Pero pag nag-print po kayo, make sure at least 2 kopya kasi may mga nangyayari sa ibang mga travelers natin na nag-print sila 1 kopya accidentally kasi halos maraming points sa airport hihingi nila yung iyong One Health Pass. Dapat they will just scan it. But some people take it or have taken it. So tendency, pag wala kang extra copy, then wala na yung iyong transaction number. Ako talaga, when I went home, wala akong print copy. Ako lahat nasa cellphone. Kasi nga po, mas madaling hindi makuha yon. Pero in the situation of your child, wala siyang cellphone, so sa cellphone mo na lang. Okay lang yon. Pero gusto mo pa baunan ng anak mo, at least, pag nagta-travel, meron siyang One Health Pass na kopya at wala siyang phone, di print out copy. Okay lang yon. Ayan. So, looking forward na nakatulong yan. Sagot natin para sa'yo. And then, ayan, let's just take a look. Let me just go back to that question. Ayan. So that's for Dina. Dina, thank you for joining us. And again, just like what I've said, hoping nakatulong yung tanong natin, yung sagot natin sa tanong mo. For Eleanor Garcia, hi Miss Jamey, watching from Riyadh. I will go on vacation this coming 15th of July. Woo, that's quite great. That is like less than 10 days already. So excited ka ba, Eleanor? That's quite good. Okay, for Antoinette, 4 a.m. po ang flight ko, ma'am, July 24. Anong oras po ako magpapa-RT-PCR test sa 22? So, since napakaaga ng 4 a.m., maybe the testing centers are still closed 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., that's fine. Because it's, again, within 48 hours. It doesn't have to be very exact. So kapag nakapagpa-RT-PCR test ka na within that morning na bukas na yung swab testing center, then just ask them when is the fastest time that I could actually get the result para nang sa gayon ay mabilis mo. Alam mo yon, makapag-register ka na sa One Health Pass. Ayan. Ingat Antoinette sa iyong flight. Ayan. From RS, you are most welcome. Walang anuman. And then from Antoinette as well, sabi niya, ma'am, tanong ko na din kung anong requirement sa Cebu Pacific. Salamat po. So, ang tanong, saan ang flight mo? Or saang province ka actually magta-travel? Most of the time for Cebu Pacific, is this domestic flight or international flight? So let me know, Cebu Pacific ba ang gagamitin mong airlines pa uwi ng Pilipinas? Kung Cebu Pacific international flight, similar sa mga requirements na kinakailangan kung Philippine passport holder ka, yung rules na diniscuss natin kanina, since magpapa-COVID-19 test ka, so na-meet mo na yung isang requirement. Second, One Health Pass. And then third, ang passport mo naman, basta valid yan, ina-accept sa Pilipinas. And then, that's it. Wala naman gaanong requirement for Philippine passport holder, mas less na ngayon. Yan. So, ingat sa flight. And of course, greetings from Dubai. Greetings sa aking mahal na kapatid. Hi, Jazz and Mark. Kay Jazz and Mark. So, Jazz, kamusta na? Miss ka na ni ate. Ayan. Hi, kapatid. So, I hope you're doing okay. Ayan, ang ate namimiss ang kapatid. Kakambal ko po yan. Kamukha ko siya mabuti. Ayan. So, Jason, you always take care. Ayan. Thank you for watching. From Ruth Guave, sabi niya, hi Miss Jamey, July 23 po ang flight namin sa Pilipinas. Kailangan po ba ipatest ang dalawa kong anak, age 12 and 13, fully vaccinated po sila without any booster? Okay, so for Ruth, since you do have two children, 12 and 13, and they're fully vaccinated but without any booster, and you will be flying with them as per the protocols that we have read from BOQ as per IATF, they do not need to have a pre-departure testing simply because you're fully vaccinated and with booster too. Am I right? How about you? That's the question pala, Ruth. Kung sila ay fully vaccinated without booster, ikaw ba'y fully vaccinated with booster? Kasi kung fully vaccinated with booster ka, then it means that they are exempted na when it comes to pre-departure COVID-19 testing. Pero kung hindi ka fully vaccinated, kung ikaw ay fully vaccinated pero without any booster, hindi sila mag-exempt sa pre-departure COVID-19 testing kahit fully vaccinated pa sila as per the rule ng IATF. So, if you have further questions or clarifications, let me know, okay? So again, kung fully vaccinated ka with booster, the 12 and 13-year-old na fully vaccinated, they will be exempted from pre-departure COVID-19 testing. Ingat kayo sa flight ninyo. And then from Vincent Tai, he said, if I were to travel to different parts of the Philippines, like from Davao to Cebu, and then to Dumaguete, will it affect my travel during this pandemic period? Okay, so when you say affect your travel, well, it depends. Like at this point in time, by the way, mga kabayan, Vincent, let me just explain to them. Vincent is actually a foreign national and he can only speak in English. So I will have to answer his question also in English. Okay, so if you will be traveling within the provinces of the Philippines, now what you have to take into consideration is again the alert levels of each provinces, because depends on the alert levels. So like for example, the question you raised earlier is about Dumaguete. Dumaguete is in alert level number 1, so that's quite great because in the Philippines we usually have like 3 levels. It used to be 4 when the COVID-19 cases were so high, but now it was just reduced, the updated the metrics, they just have until 3 levels. Now, great news, the Philippines is only it only has what we call 2 levels. So it means that we don't have a very high COVID-19 cases. So alert level number 1 is the lowest, alert level number 2, the cases is a bit slightly high, but not as high. It also means that the restrictions in different provinces or regions will be less if we are in alert level number 1. Now, to your question, if you will be going from one province to another, if these provinces are in alert level number 1, Davao, it's in alert level number 1, and then Dumaguete, alert level number 1. Let me check the other one, Cebu. Let me check Cebu. Okay, so for Cebu, if it's also in alert level number 1, then it means that you don't have anything much to worry in terms of the pass, because sometimes from one place to another, there was a point in time wherein before you could actually enter from one place to another, they will be asking you for a certain pass. But now if it's alert level number 1, not as much. Okay, let me take a look at Cebu, because Dumaguete, we checked that already in the other segment that we've had earlier. And then Davao also, we checked that a while ago. And then okay, see, let me show you the Cebu. Cebu also. Ayan. Okay, let me show you, Vincent. So mga kabayan, kindly bear with me. So I am speaking in English, but I'll speak in Tagalog again in a little while. So I want Vincent to get his answer for his question. So Vincent, take a look for Cebu. So great news. So the place that you want to go in the Philippines is also in alert level number 1. So this is Cebu. Okay. So for Cebu, once you go there this is only for July 1 to 15. I'm not sure when will your flight be, but again, July 16 to 31. So there will be an update regarding the community alert level. At this point in time, Cebu province only ask, okay, interzonal travel within the entire island of Cebu shall be permitted. So see, there's no restriction. All persons shall be allowed to travel to and from the province of Cebu and the cities of Cebu, Mandaue, and Lapu-Lapu. All you simply need to provide are the following: if you're fully vaccinated, valid ID, vaccination card, and vaccination certificate. For unvaccinated and partially vaccinated individuals, valid ID or medical certificate issued within the 24 hours. And please simply note again, for Cebu City, similar. Okay, requirements for fully vaccinated, and for unvaccinated, they have like another requirement on top of what was asked from Cebu. So they need a negative RT-PCR test from any DOH accredited laboratories taken within 72 hours, and negative antigen or saliva result from any DOH laboratories taken within 48 hours. Again, if you will be entering this area of Cebu, only for unvax. For Lapu-Lapu, similar. Okay, inbound passengers, just valid ID. Mandaue City, similar, valid ID, vaccination card. So those are actually the requirements for Cebu. Okay, so I hope that helps you understand a little bit better, Vincent, how you can move around in the Philippines. So in the Philippines, that is what you need to take into consideration: the alert level system in each of the provinces or the regions. And then after that, of course, whatever requirements that they've asked from you, you simply have to provide that. And because the restrictions are less, it's easier to move around the Philippines, especially if you're fully vaccinated. So should you have some more questions, please let me know. So with that, everyone, so let me just, answer the next one. From Leia. Leia said, hello. Balik po ba ng Germany? Kailangan pa po mag-fill up ng One Health Pass? No need. So if you'll be departing from the Philippines to the country where you will be flying from, you don't need to fill any One Health Pass. Hi, salamat, diba po? However, you have to complete whatever the version of the One Health Pass that your country has. So, maaring iba po yan. Pero meron din po silang online registration form that you simply have to complete. So once again, hello po sa lahat ng mga kaka-join lang sa atin. Welcome sa ating online Sagot sa iyong katanungan aking mga kabayan and balikbayan. And of course, to all foreign nationals that we have online, thank you so much for joining us. So I am speaking in Tagalog, and at the same time, I will try to translate it in English so that at least you will also understand the answer. So mga kabayan, kapag ako po yung nag-i-Ingles, it's because para matulungan din po natin yung mga foreign nationals who are watching also with us. From Jomel Pomarca, hi po, Miss Jamey. Kailangan po ba ng transit visa sa Saudi Arabia? May layover po ako sa Riyadh ng 9 hours. Philippine passport holder po ako. Salamat po. Let me just double check that so that at least we know, do you need a transit visa para sa Saudi Arabia? Okay, so transit requirements in Saudi. Please also make sure that you also check the email that is sent to you by Saudi Airlines like few days before your flight, because they will be very specific about, just in case they have like extra requirements on top of what is usually asked as Philippine entry protocol. Okay, so here it says June 15, 2022. If you're, ayan, if you're transiting through Saudi Arabia, they said that, okay, you may need a transit visa if the connecting time between your flight is more than 12 hours. Yun yung sinabi. So if your connecting time is more than 12 hours. So isang website ito, I wanna see from the actual saudia.com. Okay. Let me just take a look. Okay. Lalo na yung mga ganyan, so it's great to know exactly what their rules are. I am now opening the website of Saudi Airlines. So, teka lang, hahanapin natin. Other websites, it's okay. They can also give their information, pero iba kasi kapag mismong nakita natin doon sa airlines na yon, or kaya sa, like for example, sa Saudi website, so it's more reliable po. Ayan. Teka lang po, medyo hindi gano'n ka-specific kasi yung tinitingnan ko lang po. Walang nakalagay na for transit only. Meron kasi mga website, mabilis po makita na transit. Oh, etong kailangan. Eto medyo hindi pa, medyo sama-sama yung information niya. So when you are looking at it, you still have to really look hard kung nasaan yung pinaka-answer dito. Ayan. Wala dito sa page na ito. Let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at this, everyone, so kindly bear with me. We will just simply try to answer the question of ating kabayan. Ayan. Okay, hindi natin makita eksakto yung kumbaga sagot from the Saudia website. Isa pa, tingnan ko. Ganito na lang, if hindi ko siya agad makita ngayon, babalik tayo ulit like what I did do sa mga ibang katanungan ng ating mga kabayan. So hinanap ko muna siya para at least makita talaga natin siya na nakasulat. Pwede niyong screenshot yon, alam niyo yon, para at least may proof talaga kayo. Tingnan natin. Ayan. So, hindi ko po makita eksakto at this point in time, kabayan, talaga in writing na ano yung requirement nila regarding transit, para lang malaman natin kailangan mo ba ng transit visa or hindi. Balikan kita ng sagot once I have it. So, tomorrow, mga kabayan, samahan niyo po ulit ako. Meron ulit tayong ganitong sagot sa iyong katanungan, aking mga kabayan. So, ganitong time po ulit. So, hoping by that time, Jomel, meron na akong sagot para sa'yo. Okay? So, research ko muna siya and then I'll let you know the answer. Ayan, teka, note ko muna. Ganyan ako may assignment ako from you. Ayan, para at least alam natin, di ba? Hindi natin nakakalimutan. And then from LV, Philippine passport holder po ako, ma'am. Di pa ako dual citizen. Maraming salamat po, ma'am. Bukas na po ang flight ko. God bless you, Miss Jamey. May God bless you too and have a pleasant, blessed flight. Ayan. And then from Rose, how many kilo is allowed to luggage in the Philippine Airlines, Dubai to Manila? I'm an OFW. Economy class lang po nakalagay sa ticket ko, then 2 pieces. Wala akong idea ilang kilo. Let me check, ha? But again, just be mindful, there are different types of economy classes, but I will take a look. Let us see. Okay? So, when we talk about, alam ko maganda ang package ng Philippine Airlines pag Middle East. Okay, so Philippine Airlines, baggage allowance, that's Dubai. Ayan. So if you'll be flying from Dubai, for the Philippine Airlines, let's see. So economy class, 2 pieces, 23 kilograms or 50 pounds per piece. If you'll be traveling with economy super saver, teka, pakita ko na sa inyo para just in case meron po sa inyo from Dubai, my brother is from Dubai. Hi, Jazz. Ayan. So, eto, let us take a look. Taran! Where is that? Philippine Airlines. Oh, here. Kita nyo na po. So, Philippine Airlines. Kung kayo ay magta-travel with Philippine Airlines, flying from Dammam, Doha, Dubai, Kuwait, Riyadh, for economy classes, if you booked with Economy Super Saver, Economy Saver, Economy Value, and Economy Flex, 2 pieces ang bagahe ninyo at 23 kilograms per piece. So, bakit ko nasabing maganda? Kasi, like for example, I was supposed to fly to Doha like last month or for this month actually. Pero, yung nakita ko, like for example, Qatar Airways, isang piraso lang ang kanilang bagahe papuntang Qatar. Sabi ko, pag ako pumunta natuloy yung biyahe ko sa Qatar, gusto ko Philippine Airlines kasi kailangan ko ng 2 bagahe. Kasi 2 bagahe is, one extra luggage free is definitely helpful, hindi po ba? So, kung premium economy naman ang iyong lipad, that will be 2 pieces at 25 kilograms or 55 pounds. Kung business class ka naman, business value, business flex, 2 pieces at 32 kilograms, ayan, or 70 pounds per piece. So, yan po mga kabayan, ang ating, kumbaga, baggage allowance para po sa Philippine Airlines Economy Class traveling from the Middle East. Yan. So, looking forward po na syempre ma-maximize natin yung ating baggage allowance. Intayin nyo po, marami pa akong tips para sa inyo, lalo na sa mga travel tipid tips natin. Naku, marami akong ibibigay sa inyo so that at least, alam niyo, makatipid tayo, maiwasan yung mga extra gastos. So, intayin nyo po yung ibang mga video vlogs ko. And then, from Connie, wow, nice name. Connilicious Vlog. Hello, Miss Jamey. I'll be flying from San Francisco with layover to Incheon, Korea. Do I need to present a negative COVID-19 test sa Korea before boarding, heading to Manila? What's your vaccination status, Connilicious? If, for example, your vaccination status is fully vaccinated and with booster, there is no need to present any RT-PCR test. Now, actually, for any transit passengers, by the way, I do have a video po about transits and layovers that I just, kumbaga, posted po a while ago. So, panoorin niyo po yon. So, ang Incheon, kasama po doon, hindi sila nagre-require ng RT-PCR test. Ang nire-require nila sa mga passengers are the requirements of the final destination. So, what am I simply saying? So, if you're fully vaccinated with booster, Philippines doesn't need that from you. So it means that they will not also be asking it from you from Incheon. Pero kung kayo fully vaccinated without any booster and unvaccinated, the Philippines requires you to have a COVID-19 test. So ibig sabihin din po, Incheon International Airport will also, in a way, check that plus the 1/2 pass. But again, they won't need a separate na RT-PCR test. Unlike po ang Taiwan. Ang Taiwan po, once na nag-transit kayo sa kanila, kailangan mo talaga magpa-RT-PCR test. Kung ikaw ay fully vaccinated with booster, halimbawa lumipad ka ng USA, so automatically, kahit hindi kailangan ng Pilipinas, kinakailangan mo magpa-RT-PCR kasi yung dadaanan mo na Taiwan, kailangan. But great news, Incheon doesn't need it. Okay? And then from Josephine, balit yan. Magandang hapon din sa'yo and hello to everyone, Josephine and the rest po from Germany. Kamusta po kayo? Nakakatawa po at nakasama natin kayo. From Leia. Leia said, pagbalik po sa Germany, kailangan po ba mag-fill up ulit ng One Health Pass? No need. Okay? Just fill up whatever Germany wants or requires from you. Yun ang hahanapin sa departure airport. From Asiana Airlines. So, Cornelicious, just double check a few days before your flight an email from Asiana Airlines so that at least you can check baka merong extra requirement ang Asiana from you, but as check ang Incheon itself, hindi nangangailangan ng RT-PCR test. Baka lang si Asiana additional like mga online forms na gusto nilang kumpletuhin mo, then they will ask that. From Leia, kailangan ko po ba magpa-swab test ulit pagbalik sa Germany? Let us check that. If kailangan, so travel requirements from the Philippines to Germany. So tingnan natin kung ano ang requirements for Germany. Okay, so let us just take a look at that. Ayan, this one. Again, everyone who's listening, so please ensure to always double check before you leave because protocols always changes. Like now, this is the update that we have at this point in time. And looking forward sa July, sana wag mag-change, but just always double check. Now, for Germany, okay, let's take a look. Let me share this to you. Ayan. Share ko lang po ito sa inyo para makita nyo rin just in case you want to have an idea what will happen if, for example, I will be traveling to Germany. Will I be required or not? Okay, so if you'll be traveling in Germany or back to Germany, travel is allowed with restrictions for vaccinated travelers. Let me just go back. Okay, go down, scroll down. Travelers are allowed to transit. So no, not the transit. You'll be staying there, right? You're going back. So, okay, it is not required. So there's no requirement of any proof of negative pre-departure COVID-19 test results. So in short, at this point in time, walang requirement for you to present an RT-PCR test, COVID-19 result upon departure. So hindi siya requirement. Ayan, hindi din, well, pero mas maganda kung meron ka, then it's okay, you're good if you have the vaccination proof. Pero sabi dito, you don't need to present any proof of vaccination, hindi required daw sa Germany. Same thing sa mga magta-transit, ayan, no proof of negative pre-departure COVID-19 test result for transit ba? Ang luwag nila, ha? And then on arrival, no quarantine required. Yun lang, masks are mandatory in public. That's it. Yun lang po ang requirement natin for Germany. 'Di ba? As you can see po sa mga European countries, medyo yung restrictions talagang bumababa na po ng bumababa. Pero iba yung pag-iingat pa rin mga kabayan, ha? Kasi it's our responsibility pa rin po. So yun po ang answer natin. Leia. Okay, great. And then for RS, yes, One Health Pass, doon ako nag-apply. Okay. That's quite good, RS. Thank you. You're most welcome, Dina. I'm glad to hear na it helped you. I'm simply so happy. Sure, what's that question? Let me know. Okay, so the question of Dina, okay, you said, alam niyo po ba ang requirements pabalik sa Japan? Pareho po kami ng anak ko fully vaccinated with booster. Yes, I do. Teka, pakita ko sa inyo kasi medyo madaming requirements ang Japan. Saglit lang. Sige, let me share that to you. Transit in No, that will be travel requirements to Japan. And it's good to prepare in advance kasi nga po there are quite a number of requirements for different destinations. So it's good to know then. Eto, sige, tingnan natin, Japan. So, kung ikaw ay babalik na ng Japan, whether Haneda, Narita, Nagoya, Kansai, Fukuoka, Chitose, ito po ang requirements. Lakihan ko lang po para makita natin ha. So, ito po yung mga, since galing na kayo dyan mismo sa Japan, hindi ko na po ito iisa-isahin. Sigurado naman allowed kayo makabalik dyan. Now, medical documents and travel documents. Ang kinakailangan nyo pabalik ng Japan ay number 1, negative COVID-19 test result or RT-PCR. Very particular po ang Japan. RT-PCR, hindi rapid testing ha, RT-PCR. Result will be valid within 72 hours prior to departure. So in short po, within 72 hours, bago kayo lumipad before your departure date and time. So time sensitive din po sila ha. So make sure bibilang po kayo. So within 72 hours before your flight, yun po yung bilang natin. So halimbawa po, ang lipad nyo pabalik ng Japan ay 10 a.m. ng umaga. Halimbawa lang po, sabihin natin August 15. So within 72 hours, it means that minus 3 days, pwede po kayo magpa RT-PCR test na. So kung 15 yon, mga 12, pwede na po kayo magpa RT-PCR test. Huwag nyong isaktong 72 hours kasi minsan na-delay ang flight. Hindi po ba? Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, halimbawa, kung 10 a.m. yon, pwede naman kayo magpa RT-PCR test ng 11 a.m., 12 noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., pwede. Wag lang yung masyadong late na hindi nyo agad makukuha yung resulta. So, okay sa ako, as advice ko po, kumuha kayo ng test mga siguro few hours after ng within 72 hours. So, kung halimbawa 10 a.m. yung flight ninyo, kahit mga 3 p.m. na po siguro magpa RT-PCR test result kayo, RT-PCR kayo, nang sa gayon, madelay man yung flight nyo, pasok pa rin kayo sa within 72 hours. So, yun po mga kabayan, para at least alam nyo. And then, kinakailangan certificate of inspection or certificate of testing for COVID-19, again, within 72 hours prior to departure, or else you will not be allowed to enter in Japan. Di ba po? Strict. And then travel documents, kailangan nyo ng quarantine form, shall be distributed na po ito on board, and then re-entry permit kung applicable, official letter from Embassy of Japan or from the entity that traveler will be working in case applicable to sa inyo, at syempre yung kumbaga applicable visa that you need. Ang dami po, sabi ko sa inyo, medical insurance for tourists, and ito po, punta kayo sa website na ito, i-click nyo po ito, PH Bureau of Immigration Declaration Form, ayan po. So, pag-click nyo, pupunta kayo sa page na to, print nyo, kompletuhin po ninyo, kailangan nyo yan sa pagbalik nyo sa Japan. And then, ayan po, for passengers whose COVID-19 test will be taken from any PAL Partners Laboratory, please refer to, tingnan natin, PAL laboratory partner list. Ayan. As early as 5 days before your departure. Ito po yung mga apps na kailangan nyong i-install. Make sure na meron po kayo nito. Install nyo yung app sa inyong smartphone to ensure implementation of quarantine and the measures at home and designated locations for 7 days after arriving in Japan. So yan po mga kabayan, screenshot nyo na lang so that at least you have it. And then quarantine requirements, ayan po, effective March 22, fully vaccinated travelers coming from countries other than designated countries or regions are no longer required to go on quarantine except those who are coming from designated countries or regions. So yan po mga kabayan. So please just check then with your airlines. That's from Philippine Airlines in case na may extra requirements po sila from you. So I hope that helps, Dina, and I'm looking forward you'll enjoy your vacation here in the Philippines. From Eleanor, okay, she said she's very excited and a bit nervous because of the One Health Pass. Baka magkamali, but I rely on your video as always. Yes, please, I still have to prepare for the OFW. It's updated already, everyone, with the new updates. Now, I do have the non-OFWs and for the foreign national, pero may ibang change, may mga nagbago po doon. So, I'm in the process of preparing the video for you. So, soon I'll be uploading it. And of course, my brother, hello. It makes me smile, even more kapag nakikita ko kapatid ko. It has been like how many years na rin? Magti 3 years na, like, right, Jazz? Since we last met, ang tagal na po. So, nag-pandemic crisis kasi. And then, he had to fly to Dubai. I had to fly din po sa USA. And naiwan muna ako dito. And then, nag-US ako, nag-UK ako. So, hindi talaga kami nagkikita pa. Hoping very soon, I'll meet my brother na namimiss ko na. Ingat kapatid dyan. God bless you. And then for Ruth Guaves, soon pala, mas makikilala niyo pa po ang kapatid ko and tutulungan niya po tayo para mas ma-update din po kayo. So just wait po, meron po kaming hinandang magkapatid para sa inyo this coming week. Ayan. Pag nakita niyo siya, you know na he's my brother. Kung kamukha ko siya at nakita niyo parang kakambal ko, so obvious na magkapatid po kami. Ayan. From Ruth Guaves, fully vaccinated po without booster. Okay. And you're most welcome, Ruth. Ayan. So that's quite great, Ruth. At least you're fully vaccinated. Oh, you're fully vaccinated without booster. So ikaw yung may 12 years old tsaka 13 years old, right? So it means that they might be required to go on two things will happen, Ruth, huh? Okay, two things may happen once you arrive in the Philippines. So what I suggest is ganito. Okay, let's take it one by one. Una, this is based from what I can see from the requirements. So if you're fully vaccinated without any booster, so it means that your children will not be exempted from pre-departure COVID-19 testing because yes, you'll be traveling with them, but you have no booster. So all of you, pre-departure, you have to take a COVID-19 testing. Now, what about arrival? Now, for the arrival, if you're traveling alone, fully vaccinated, you can go home straight sa bahay ninyo. But because you have children and the two are fully vaccinated without any booster or fully vaccinated, but you do not have any booster, so there's a possibility that they might be asked to go on quarantine upon arriving in the Philippines. Dapat hindi, but because of the premise yung binasa ko sa inyo kanina, dun sa BOQ nakalagay, doon na dapat fully vaccinated, sabi doon ma-exempt lang both sa hotel quarantine at the same time sa pre-departure COVID-19 testing kapag ang magulang ay fully vaccinated at may booster. So, there is a possibility, nakikita ko, maari na i-require na mag-quarantine yung dalawang anak mo. So, ibig sabihin kasama ka doon simply because yun nga yung situation, fully vaccinated ka without any booster. Bakit ko nasasabi ito? Simply because yung experience ng isang magulang natin na meron din po siyang 13 years old na anak na fully vaccinated pero nag-travel nga po mag-isa at pinag-quarantine. Ganito na lang. Kasi ako, kumbaga, that is what I interpret and understood from the protocols that they have. However, we want accuracy. Dahil ang gusto ko sa inyo, less ang stress nyo pagdating sa Pilipinas at ayoko lang yung basta, kumbaga, hindi 100% sure. Since yung situation mo and then sa children mo is a medyo, kumbaga, may mga, let us just say, factors that can make it, kumbaga, hindi tayo 100% sure. Para maging 100% sure tayo, ang gusto kong gawin ninyo is this. Okay, wait. I will do the same while you are doing it, pero para mas mabilis at kung may further questions sila sa inyo, I want you to email BOQ. Okay? So please email BOQ and can you please share yung situation ninyo as a family? Like tell them, I'm a parent, I'm a fully vaccinated without any booster parent of two teenagers traveling with me, aged 12 and 13. With they are fully vaccinated but without booster. And then yung question mo is, dalawa ang question mo ha. Number one, are they required to take a pre-departure COVID-19 test? I think ako, ang sagot ko dyan, yes. Pero tanong mo na rin para sure tayo at merong advice from them. Second, question mo, ang tanong mo sa kanila, how about upon arrival? Since I'm fully vaccinated without any booster, will they be required to do a quarantine? Oh wait, may nabasa ako kanina. Teka lang ha. Tingnan ko po. Pero at least you can still email that. Pero may nabasa ako kanina. Ayan, mahilig po ako magbasa ng mga updates ng protocols eh. Para lang po at least we are, ayan, teka, children. May binasa ako kanina. Pero tanungin nyo pa rin po ha. Papakita ko ito sa inyo. Pero just double check para sure tayo. Eto. Ayan. Pakita ko lang sa inyo so that makatulong tayo kay, ayan. Saglit lang mga kabayan. Ayan. Ayan, makatulong tayo kay Ruth. Okay, Ruth, let me show this to you. And for the rest, then just in case you have children, at least you'll have an idea. So, ito yung nabasa ko kanina. Buti na lang nagbabasa ako. Okay. Pero mag-message ka pa rin, Ruth, ha? Just in case. Ito, age 13 to 17 years old according to PAL. Fully vaccinated. Ito. With booster, no quarantine required and no testing upon arrival. Fully vaccinated yan, ha? And then, ito. Halimbawa, sa pre-departure, since fully vaccinated lang sila, 'di ba? Walang booster, tapos ikaw din walang booster, kung sakasakali pre-departure sila ay with negative RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours or kaya nag-negative antigen taken within 24 hours, eto po. So there's a possibility pala, okay, that will be quite good kung no quarantine required and no testing upon arrival. So yun yung maaring mangyari. Pero gusto ko lang masiguro mo nang sa gayon ay sure ka, wala ka ng agam-agam pagdating doon sa Pilipinas. And then, with or without booster, with prior coordination with, ito naman po kasi siguro ito, with or without booster and with prior coordination with DSWD, no quarantine and no testing required. Again, ang nakalagay nila dito, unaccompanied Filipino minors. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung lumilipad ng, kumbaga, alone without the parents. Pero, wala kasi silang separate. Ang separate lang nila para doon sa traveling with the parents or, ayan, eto lang. Ayan lang yung nakalagay. Filipino and foreign nationals age 12 to 17 who are fully vaccinated. Pero sabi ko sa inyo, kulang, di ba? Tama. Kulang yung nakalagay dito na dapat with, yung parents kailangan with booster po. So, anyway, yaan po yung from the Philippine Airlines. Please just make sure, Rose, double check mo na lang din ha, para at least prepared ka bilang magulang. Magko-quarantine ba kami o hindi? So makakuha ka ng solid and accurate answer from them na, okay, this is our advice. And they're the authority because they're BOQ. Okay? Let me know kung ano magiging update. Ayan, you're most welcome. God bless you too and your children as you fly to the Philippines. From Marl Rose, ask ko lang po, mayroon po bang pagbabago sa registration sa One Health Pass? Ilang oras po sa date of travel? Kung napanood mo yung latest video ko, within 72 hours na siya compared doon sa like last week. Nasa ano pa siya, mga early last week and the last few weeks within 48 hours. Ngayon, within 72 hours, basta fully vaccinated, may booster, pwede ka nang mag-register sa One Health Pass. From Diony, sabi niya, hello, Miss Pretty Face, watching from Philadelphia. Hello then, Diony. Thank you for the compliment. May layover ako for 9 hours sa Japan. Going to Pinas. Ano po bang mga kailangan sa Haneda Airport? Fully vaccinated, may booster na po ako. Thank you. Okay, for Haneda Airport, so for all Japan airports, international airports, so they themselves, para sa Japan, hindi sila nagre-require basta transit at hindi ka lalabas, kumbaga doon sa terminal except for like sa Haneda, kasi depende, di ba, kapag minsan yung iba, Narita, exit sa Haneda, yung ganon. So, kayo lang yung allowed na pwedeng lumabas ng terminal, papunta dun sa transit terminal. Pero, hindi kayo i-require ng RT-PCR test pag transit nyo sa Japan. Kasi hindi naman kayo papasok sa loob ng Japan as a country. So, transit, no RT-PCR test. The only requirements they will be requiring from you are the requirements for your final destination, which is the Philippines. Plus, take a look, whatever is your airline, Japan, ANA, or any airlines na sasakyan mo, tingnan mo lang yung list ng requirements nila if meron pa silang ipapacomplete na online registration form for you. Okay, meron kasi sometimes silang unique na pinapacomplete na specifically lang para sa mga passengers ng airlines nila. Yung sinabi ko, generic, yun yung mga talagang kailangan ng lahat. Kahit na anong airlines na ang sasakyan mo, you need that. Thank you so much. Ayan, Diony G, I love that. And then Jocelyn, sabi niya, hello po madam, kamusta na po kayo? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Madam, ask ko lang po, pwede po bang umuwi ng walang vaccine? Yes, that's the answer. You can definitely go home kahit hindi ka vaccinated. Welcome ka definitely sa Pilipinas. Pero, you simply have to comply dun sa mga entry requirements kapag unvaccinated ka. Kinakailangan mo pagdating ng Pilipinas, na una-una, pre-departure, kinakailangan mo mag RT-PCR test or COVID-19 testing before your flight. Upon arrival, kinakailangan mo mag-quarantine for 14 days. Yung 14 days, hahatiin yon, 6 days sa hotel, the rest of the days sa bahay. Ika-5 araw sa hotel, swab test ka. Kapag negative ang resulta, check out ka na, diretso ang diretso ang quarantine sa bahay. Ayan. And just monitoring ng mga symptoms. So, hoping all will be well. Ayan. So, ingat, Jocelyn, and you're most welcome. Hello sa inyong lahat dyan sa Kuwait. Ayan. Oh, from my brother, he said, yes, pal, 2. Luggages, 23 kilo. Tama, from Dubai. Ayan, he knows kasi nagre-research na yan. Gustong-gusto na niya rin magbakasyon. So, excited na rin ako pag nagbakasyon ng kapatid ko. Ayan, see you. Hoping. Let's pray. Hindi pa natin alam kung kailan ang date, but let's pray for that. From Grace Agapito, hi Miss Jamey, kamusta na po? I'm doing great. Salamat Grace sa pagtatanong. Watching from Oman, Ma'am Jamey, tanong ko lang po, ano pong kailangan ko pag uwi ng Pilipinas? Mga papers need po ba ng bagong kontrata? Matatapos ako January 10. Okay lang po ba kahit wala? Okay, so pag umuwi ka ba ng Pilipinas at pagbalik mo, are you still flying back to the same what we call employer? Kasi 'di ba, kailangan mo ng OEC. Yung OEC kinakailangan ng kumbaga contract verification. So kung ang balik mo naman doon pa rin sa dating pinagtatrabahuhan mo, okay lang naman kahit wala pa yung bagong kontrata mo kasi yung old contract mo basta verified na yan ng embassy, then pwede ka nang mag-apply ng OEC. So, kung ikaw ay na-hire from the Philippines, so pwede ka mag-apply ng OEC dyan sa ibang bansa, sa Philippine Embassy or sa Polo OWA dyan sa Oman. Pero, check mo na lang kung same din yung iyong, kumbaga, yung rules ng Oman sa UAE. Ang UAE kasi, kapag na-hire ka, halimbawa tourist visa, ang lipat sa Dubai, pagkatapos noon ay doon ka na-hire, so ang request ng OEC hindi na pwede sa UAE, kinakailangan na mag-request sa Pilipinas. 'Di ba kapatid? Ayan. Alam ng kapatid ko yan. Pero dati, ako rin po kasi na-hire ako sa mismong, sa Dubai at sa Abu Dhabi lang po ako na-hire. So, hindi rin po ako. When I flew from the Philippines, ako ay tourist lamang. Pero dati, long time back, pwede pa. Nakaka-request ako ng OEC dyan sa UAE. Pero ngayon, nagbago na yung rules nila. So, check sa Oman, ano yung update. Yan. And from Jay Sobel, sabi niya, "Hi Miss Jamey, flight ko po sa July 26 going back to Dubai. May stopover po ako sa Jeddah. Need ko po ba ng PCR test here in Manila? Flying to Jeddah. Salamat po Miss Jamey." Hi Jay Sobel. Jay Sobel, I did mention also dun sa isang subscriber natin kanina na nagtanong, I just need to double check kung ano yung transit requirements for Saudi Arabia. I just want to specifically see in writing kung kailangan ba ng RT-PCR test or hindi. Kasi kanina I looked at the website pero medyo sama-sama yung information at hindi ko nakikita specifically yung required nila for transit. So once I see it, tomorrow I'll answer. So tune in sa live streaming natin bukas. So looking forward, may sagot na ako sa inyo. Ayan. And then from Grace Agapito, ma'am, ayan, makakauwi po ba ako ma'am kahit walang dalang kontrata na bago? Ang alis ko po, July 14, mga 9 a.m. So, wala kang dalang bagong kontrata, hahanapin yan sa immigration pa lang. So what will be your proof that you will be working overseas? So medyo mahigpit tayo sa immigration. So hindi ba maaari makakuha ka na ng bagong kontrata mo bago ka umuwi? Kasi number 1 yan, nahahanapin. And even ako, pag bago, yan, hinahanapan na ng proof na alam mo yun, saan ka at paano ka magtatrabaho without the legal documents. So, if you can have the new contract kung ang pagbalik mo, iba na employer mo, please do that nang sa gayon hindi ka magka-challenge sa immigration. Yan. And from Gina, hi Gina, sabi niya, Miss Jamey, normal lang ba na, ayan, ano to, matabele yung waiting sa OHP, ang tagal kasi dumating. Matagal. So, ganito ha, depende gaano katagal. Marami tayong nag-message sa akin, Miss Jamey, ang tagal, puro please wait yung sa 1/2 pass. Ngayon, if that is the situation, everyone, kapag halimbawa may 1 oras na, tagal na talaga nun, di ba? Kahit nga 30 minutes change the browser. Check nyo muna yung email ninyo. May na-receive ba kayo sa email na confirmation ng barcode? Kung wala, okay, you can now go and use another, number 1, internet search engine. Example, Google Chrome ang ginamit ninyo. Punta kayo sa Microsoft Edge or kaya sa Safari or kung nagamit po kayo ng Opera, yun yung mga internet search engine po na iba naman. So tingnan mo po yun. Baka gumana. There was a point in time na nag-try ako sa Google Chrome, medyo nagloko yung 1/2 pass. Pero same time ha, so lipat ako sa Microsoft Edge. Ang galing. Gumagana ng normal ang 1/2 pass. So it could be the internet search engine. Pangalawa, kung hindi naman po, check nyo internet connection, malakas ba, mahina? Nasa ibang bansa kayo, so baka yung sagap ng ating 1/2 pass, kailangan malakas yung internet. That is only a possibility. Bakit ko nasabi? May time kasi pauwi na talaga yung ating kabayan. So sabay kami. Kasi sabi niya, Miss Jamey, hindi talaga ako. Itong situation na ito, same situation. Please wait. Pauwi na po ako mamaya. Paano gagawin ko? Sabi ko, sige, saglit. I-check ko. So pag-check ko, sabay kami. Sa kanya, please wait. Sa akin, nakakuha ko ng QR code. Mabilis. So sabi ko, so there's a possibility na mabilis sa Pilipinas, mabagal sa bansa niya. So, pero same time yon ha. So sabi ko sa kanya, okay, this is what you have to do. So it's either, tingnan mo yun nga, internet, or pangatlo, ito na yung pangatlo, gamit kayo ng ibang gadget. So meron tayo, andyan ba si Kalay? Yan si Kalay. So yun din, nangyari din sa kanya yan. So sabi ko sa kanya, hanap ka ng ibang gadget. Alimbawa, mobile phone yon, punta ka sa isang mobile phone, may laptop ka, mag-laptop na o mag-computer at try mo baka mas mabilis. Kasi alam mo yon, yung linya mas mabilis. At sabi niya, kay Kalay, ang bilis. Sabi niya, ma'am, okay na po, na access ko na, nakakuha ko barcode. Yung isa din, kinukwenta ko sa inyo, napalipad na, nakatulog na po kasi ako sa 6 a.m. na yun. So sabi ko sa kanya, before I sleep, Kasi andun din yung puso ko na paalis na siya, kahit inaantok ako, sabi ko sa kanya, sige, before I sleep, testing ko sa akin, kasi gusto ko siya magka-barcode na nang wala na rin siyang problema. So sabi ko, let's try. Tapos noong sabi ko sa kanya, sige, hindi pa rin nag-work, try mo na sa laptop or sa iba. Tapos sabi niya, sige, Miss Jamey, impake lang ako and then try ko. And then after that, naman po, nag-working sa kanya. So yun po yung mga possible troubleshooting kung please wait ang 1/2 pass kapag nag-aano po kayo, nagla-login. Ayan, hoping it will work. Ayan. You're most welcome, Cornelicious. You are most welcome. I'm simply so happy to help. And of course, from Gina, sabi niya, pagano. Hello, Miss Jamey. Tanong ko lang po, kung meron pa po bang quarantine? Flight is July 31, arrives August 1. Need pa po ba ng swab test before flight? Stop over Saudi. Salamat po. If fully vaccinated ka with booster, no need for pre-departure COVID-19 testing. If fully vaccinated with booster ka, uwi ka ng Pilipinas, diretso ka sa bahay, pwedeng umuwi, pero you have to do a 7-day home quarantine. Wag muna pumunta sa mga public places, okay? Bahay muna, home quarantine. Pero kung ikaw ay fully vaccinated, okay, without any booster, ang pinagkaiba nyo lang dalawa ay yung pre-departure. Pre-departure, kinakailangan mag-COVID-19 testing, and then pag-uwi, pareho kayo kasi fully vaccinated kayo. So, fully vaccinated, diretso sa bahay, 7-day quarantine. Now, unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, yung katulad ng in-explain ko kanina, that will be 14 days, combination of hotel and home quarantine. Ayan. So, ingat, Gina, God bless you. From Vicky Gasisano Tejada. Hi, Ma'am Jamey, my flight is coming soon. Oh, God willing, that's nice. July 30th, pal. From LA to Manila, dalawang luggage, 23 kilograms each, plus 7 kilograms hand carry. Pwede po bang isang backpack at shoulder bag po maliban po sa hand carry? And is there any other change with the protocols po? Okay, so ganito, Vicky, ang Philippine Airlines is quite strict. So kapag hand carry lang siya, ang dalawang free na ina-allow nila is pwedeng small bag, yes, that will be allowed. Gaano kalaki yung backpack mo? So sabi mo backpack at shoulder bag. Kung dalawang malaki yan, baka mangyari sa'yo yung nangyari sa akin, pinagbayad ako. Kasi ang katwiran nila, isang hand carry lang, dapat may maliit na bag ako, meron pa akong isa, katulad nung sinasabi mo, pinagbayad ako, nasa Vancouver ako noon. Kaya nagtanda ako sa PAL. So, ang tekniko lagi sa PAL, kapag ako'y lumilipad is PAL, tapos meron kasi sila 7 kilograms, di ba? 7 kilograms na hand carry, and then may dalawang item na free. So, yung dalawang item, for example, pwedeng laptop yan, tapos laptop, hindi ko na dinadala yung case ng laptop ko, mga kabayan. Hindi ko na dinadala yung bag ng laptop ko kasi may bag at may case ang laptop ko. So, ang dinadala ko madalas is yung case na lang ng laptop ko, nilalagay ko siya sa hand carry ko. Kasi, and then coat. So, yon yung coat na pinakamabigat. Lalo na, alam niyo yung pag nag-a-Alaska kasi ako, meron ako yung coat na, yung may fur pa na ganoon, ang bigat-bigat po nun kapag pinasok ko talaga sa aking bagahe. So, ang dala-dala kong, yung free, is yung malaking fur na yon na aking coat, and then yung laptop ko, ang dapat na kilograms niya ay 3 kilograms. Kasi i-accept yan ng PAL kung 7 kilograms, and then yung maximum ng extra mo na free is 3 kilograms lang. So I learned kasi nga siningil ako. Alam ko mga almost $100 yun, pero in Canadian, siya, yung sa currency. So, ang lagi ko na lang pong ginagawa sa Philippine Airlines, dapat talaga, halimbawa, kasi nga, dahil nga yung sa baggage na yan, so maliit na bag, that's fine. Walang problema kasi yung pasaporte, cellphone, alam mo yon, pwede mong ilagay doon, acceptable nila yan. Pero kung yung sabi mo may backpack ka na, may shoulder bag ka pa, tapos may hand carry ka, tatlo yon, Medyo, depende na lang. Kasi kung yung backpack is malaki, so iisipin nila, meron yan, tingnan mo pala yung airlines mo. So, PAL 'no, teka hanapin ko yung free. Teka lang, para at least, accurate yung aking, ise-share sa'yo kung ano yung mga free nila. Hand carry, eto. PAL, hand carry, and then items for free. Ako, so ang lagi ko na lang pong ginagawa is, nilalagay ko na lang na basta 10 kg siya, pinagsasama-sama ko dun sa isang bag ko. So halimbawa, yung isang hand carry ko, lalagyan ko siya ng lahat na, yung extra 3 kg ko na for my free items, nandun na siya lahat. Tapos, pag winay nila yan, sasabihin ko, andyan na yung free items ko. Hindi na ako nagkakaproblema. Ilang beses kong ginawa yan, kasi nga po, dahil doon dahil sa nangyari nga po sa akin sa Canada, hindi kasi nga po, dati, I was not really traveling much with Philippine Airlines because I was in the Middle East. So Middle East, Etihad, Singapore Airlines, yan lang po madalas kong liparan. But when I was in the US and in Canada, yan, Philippine Airlines, madalas po ang aking flight. So eto, let me share. Ayan, teka lang. Yan. So, eto po, in-underline, hindi akong nag-underline yan mga kabayan ha, sila ang nag-underline yan. Ayan, so, each passenger is allowed one piece of carry-on baggage small enough to be placed in the overhead bin of the passenger seat of the aircraft, and then a carry-on bag that exceeds the allowed weight or dimension shall be haharangin daw po ito at kayo ay i-charge ng excess baggage allowance. In addition to this, meron po kayong, in addition to the free carry-on baggage allowance, ang isang pasahero ay inaalaw po na magdala ng maximum 2 of any of the following items. I know yung items mo ay dalawa, pero tingnan mo, eto lang yung specification nila. Small handbag, pocketbook or purse, pipili lang po kayo ng dalawa dito ha, an overcoat, wrap or blanket, so yan yung dinadala ko, yung mabigat kong coat, and then a small camera or binoculars, a laptop with case, hindi bag, a reasonable amount of reading material, a duty-free bag, an infant's food for consumption in flight, so sa infants yan, and then a pair of crutches and or braces, walking stick, and other prosthetic device for the passenger's use, provided the passenger is dependent upon them. So, kung may small handbag ka na, mamili ka na lang. Sa akin ha, mamili ka kung yung shoulder bag mo o yung backpack mo. Kasi medyo mainit ang mata nila sa bag. So, yun. Unless it's like a belt bag, like if you have a backpack and a belt bag, baka pwede pang makalusot yun ng konti. Pero kung malaki rin siya, baka hindi po siya palusutin ng Philippine Airlines, and they will definitely be charging you for that. Yan po. Vicky. So, hoping that helps. Ayan ang mga tipid tricks ko po. Ayan, tipid tips and tricks ko. So, ganun na lang ako kasi, di ba, kapag may isang bag pa ako, another weight na naman yun. So, pinasok ko silang lahat dun sa aking hand carry. Hindi naman po nagrereklamo ang Philippine Airlines at sabi nila, understood nila kasi they know na, she knows the policy. Oh, yes. I paid the price in knowing the policy. Ayan po. And then, from Dale Sanjo, Itesi, sabi niya, hi, Miss Jamey Asiana Airlines, ang sasakyan ko next month. So, sa pagkakaalam ko na sinabi mo na hindi na need ng RT-PCR or antigen test pag kumpleto ng vaccine at pag may booster, kumpleto ako sa lahat. May pagbabago bang update ang Asiana? So far, wala naman as far as I know, but we can also double check that. Sa Korea din ba ang iyong transit katulad ng isang kabayan natin? Kung sa Korea, hindi sila nagre-require ng RT-PCR test. And please ensure to check also yung list of requirements ng Asiana. So they should be following the protocol mandatory ng Pilipinas. That is fully vaccinated with booster, kinakailangan po na wala ng RT-PCR test result. Pero as a country, kung Korea yon, then hindi sila nagre-require for transit passengers ng RT-PCR test. Yan. Thank you, Dale. And then from Tess, Miss Jamey, I forgot to screenshot the barcode, but I have the e-health declaration card. Can I still check in? Okay, so when you say you have the e-health declaration card, oh, you can always check your email. Please check your email. The confirmation email has the barcode. So kung hindi mo na screenshot pero successful yung registration, check mo na ngayon yung email mo. Nandiyan ang barcode mo and screenshot it. Okay? Ayan. And then from Demi Furok, thank you so much. Hi to you too, and thank you. Keep safe and God bless you too. Thank you so much. And hello to all of you from KSA, Riyadh. And then from Dina, you are most welcome. At maraming salamat din for the well wishes. I really appreciate that. Maraming salamat. Ayan. And last question po natin for tonight from Sendods Espera. Hi, Miss Jamey. Ask ko lang po if, ayan, sabi niya, ayan, if yung travel pass dito sa UK is acceptable sa atin. I think when you say travel pass, yun na yung ginagamit nyo sa EU din, di ba? Kasi NHS din ako. NHS ka din ba? So kung NHS yan, usually may certificate yan or may card yan. So if you can request, yung card kasi ganun lang, di ba? So kung yan na yung National Digital Vaccination Card natin sa UK, then definitely that's acceptable. So ingat sa flight. You're most welcome, Jocelyn. Ayan, from Grace. Yes, ma'am, balik pa rin po ako sa kanila. Okay. Pero sa kanila ka pa rin. But then again, if you can ask them for the contract, kung sa agency ba yan, saan ka mag-ask ng new contract? Just make sure before you go home, may bago kang contract, ha? Para pag pinakita mo sa immigration, kompleto ka, hindi magkakaroon ng problema. And from Chester, ciao! Ayan, ciao, Chester. Watching from Milan, Italy. Kamusta? Kamusta na sa Italy? Naku, namimiss ko talagang Italia. Di ba, namimiss ko po talaga mag-travel kasi ako I really love traveling po. Kaya nga eto, kapag nararamdaman ko kayo, kapag yung challenge nyo sa travel, kasi I travel a lot po for the past 15 years po, travel ako ng travel. So, but soon, looking forward. Ciao. Grazie. Chester. Ayan. Okay, may pahabol tayong tanong. Sige. Sagutin natin si Wilfie. Sabi ni Wilfie Plasos, hello po Ma'am Jamey, kailangan po ba i-verify yung contract ko? Same employer since 2012. Till now, alis ko July 11. Please reply po. Maraming salamat po Ma'am Jamey. Kung same employer, hindi na. Kasi it's the same employer naman eh. So, hindi mo na kinakailangan i-verify. Once nag-change, then that's the time that you have to do the verification ng contract. Yan. So, once again, with that, everyone, maraming salamat po for joining me in this live streaming. So, looking forward na ang mga sagot po natin ay nakatulong sa inyo. So, if you find this video or live stream helpful, please click like, and I'm inviting you, kung hindi pa po kayo nakakapag-subscribe, subscribe na po kayo nang kasama namin kayo lagi dito sa Talk TV community. So, once again, everyone, my name is Jamey Iris and I am your Talk TV show host. To all those who will be flying at lilipad na po, have a blessed and pleasant flight. At doon sa mga nagpe-prepare pa lang, naku, syempre, looking forward that you stay healthy and stay blessed. So with that, sa mga nagbabakasyon, enjoy kayo dyan, ha? So I'll see you again tomorrow for our live stream. Same time, same channel. So, maraming salamat po mga kabayan. Laging pagkatandaan, saan man po tayong dako ng mundo, taas noo, tayo po'y mga Filipino. May God bless you and thank you for watching. See you everyone.